So I'm pissed.
Why? What happened?
My mic was muted. But I was gonna, what I'll do is I'll just cut part way through the recording. Because I was gonna switch topics rather drastically anyways. And I was gonna talk about the fact that we just watched the Game Awards. Relax,
Yeah.
you were just calm. You were just calm. We watched the Game Awards recently, and it was really cool because, like, we kind of made an event out of it. And I think we did the same thing with, so we watched the Game Awards recently, and we kind of made, like, an event out of the situation, which, what was the Gamescom, right?
The Gamescom
Was the last
Oh yeah.
event that we did something kind of like that. And it's like, it's cool because, like, it's making a bigger deal out of something that edgewise wouldn't be all that, like, huge of a deal. And it was just, like, generally kind of fun. Like, we got a bunch of snacks, like, we had some pizza, and then, like, you know, we sat down and watched the whole thing. It was a good time. It was good vibes. And, like, if I were to watch something like that on my own, like, it's simply, Jesus Christ.
No. Damn.
I am actually heartbroken. Because that was, like, looking like it was going to be the run.
Well, that was the last one. Do you want to go do that other thing?
Yeah, let's do 4-1. Fuck it. And it's like making something like that more of like a bigger deal than Edgewise would be. Because if I watched the Game Awards on my own, like, I don't know, it wouldn't have been as fun. Or like we kind of built it up just by like getting all that stuff together, like laying out the table. Like it was a good vibe. Like there was a couple things that got announced that looked like fun. Nothing that comes to mind that like super stands out or anything like that, but I'm like, there was some stuff that, like, it was a lot of like, all right, that looks cool enough where I wouldn't mind playing that if I like, as like a bunch of stuff I just wouldn't mind picking up, but nothing that so stood out that I'm like, I have to get that, like that is a must. Like maybe you felt more that way than I did.
Yeah, I mean, the Fate of the Old Republic for sure.
Yeah,
that one is definitely one that I'm gonna buy day one.
As soon as the lightsaber,
I didn't even think it was Star Wars at first.
I had a feeling I was getting that vibe from it, and then yeah, the lightsaber ignited, and then I knew it was over. I'm like, all right, Cody's locked in on this. But was there anything else that really caught your fancy?
Other than that, I mean, Resident Evil 9 reveal with Leon looks fucking awesome, so that's a day one as well. But I was already hyped on that before.
Yeah, dude, I knew the minute Leon was in that bitch, like, the world probably just ignited. Because, I mean, like, that's the character I'm the most interested in.
Yeah, that's hype as fuck. I'm sure there's going to be more surprises with that one, too.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see what they do, like, with the game, like...
I'm curious how they're going to wrap everything up. If that's supposedly the last numbered entry in Resident Evil...
Yeah, they gotta go big, eh?
Yeah, I'm curious how they're going to wrap that up properly without it feeling like it's falling short.
Or, like, trying to... I don't know. Like, because if they're wrapping literally everything up, that's gotta be a beefy game, though, no?
Yeah.
Like... Because Resident Evil, at least from my understanding, is historically around that, like, 20 or so hour mark, I would say. But, like, in fairness, I don't know what needs to be wrapped up. So I'm just like, oh, okay, is this going to be, like a Herculean feat that might just be, like, doing too much? Or, like, are we going to get, like, some cop-outs in the writing department? Like, I'm so curious to see.
I'm just curious how they're going to wrap something up as big as Resident Evil without bringing all the other characters in there. Like, you know, I feel like Chris has got to be in there, Claire's got to be in there, Jill's got to be in there to some extent. Wouldn't make sense to wrap up the whole franchise without having some sort of tie with all those characters.
Yeah, and then didn't something else happen in the Resident Evil space? Wasn't there like an announcement of like a movie or a show or something like that?
I don't know about a show, but there's the director of Weapons and Barbarian is making a Resident Evil movie, which that'll be really cool, I think.
I'm so apprehensive because historically, like, the movies have, like, obviously not exactly tied to the Resident Evil that we know and love, but like
guy looks like a Doom boss.
Kinda, yeah. Now that you mention it, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, he's giving very Doom vibes. He looks cool as fuck. But that's the guy at the beginning of the game that fucking smoked us. And then there's these stingrays from Cody that are trying to kill us. Those are what took down what's Steve Irwin?
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck you, bitch. Okay, that's just a gap of death. Gotcha. But yeah, this is like the land of storms, and I like this area for me is probably my favorite area. I just like aesthetically like the way it looks.
There wasn't anything in the Game Awards that really grabbed you, huh?
No, I mean, I don't know what there could be because, like, you know, we talked about this last time, but you know, there is like a healthy amount of Souls fatigue where it's like not everything that comes out needs to be a Dark Souls for me.
There's nothing that you would want to come back?
Not majorly, no.
You looking for something more new?
I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm looking for. Like, I'm looking to kill the backlog for sure. Like, that's been like my main motivator for gaming lately. It's like, all right, let me get through these games that I've been needing to get through.
Yeah.
But as far as like new, dude, can you fucking, thank you. Yeah, I mean, Lego Batman, ironically enough, is like the biggest thing on my docket. I'm like, all right, yeah, I want to pick that up.
Yeah, it does low-key kind of look good.
I'm a major Batman fan. I'm like, all right, you're making a Lego game that's in, like, kind of has like a little bit of an Arkham feel, and then Lego games just generally are kind of fun. I think it's really weird when Lego games have voices. Like, weirdly enough, I liked it when they just kind of like murmured of like,
yeah, like the original games.
Yeah, I'm like, I know that sounds stupid.
I guess there's a setting in the Skywalker saga where you can change all the voices to be that.
Okay, that's kind of a cool little like thing. Oh god. I know that seems stupid, but like, I don't know.
It's a part of the charm for sure.
Maybe I'm just too used to. God, dude, fuck these stingrays. They are shitting in my Cheerios right now. Goddamn. I don't know why I'm like so against it. I know it seems like such a small thing, but I really couldn't tell you why it's a turnoff. But no, as far as like,
are you just gonna do this whole level?
Hmm?
Are you gonna do this whole level?
I'm gonna try breeze through it. Yeah.
Oh damn. Okay. So you're not farming here.
I don't think it takes terribly long to get through something like this. Fuck you, bitch. Your mom's a whore. Oh god. I'm just gonna run past everything. I'm gonna do the Dark Souls thing. I'm gonna go full speed runner.
Just run all the way to the boss.
Unless I could find like a nice stopping point, like kind of like right here. Like right here is a good place to like catch my breath a bit. Okay, I might have lied because these guys trying to fucking gang up on me, kind of low-key racist.
Is 2XKO kind of like the game that's come out recently that you're just a part of, that you're like really into?
As far as fighting games, yeah, because Tokon, like, I'm kind of lukewarm on. Like, it's fun.
Tokon the one that's made by Dragon Ball Fighters?
It is, developer? Yes. But it's gone in a way that's like, where do you come from?
I know, what the fuck?
Jesus. All right, Han. We're gonna take our time. Like, Dragon Ball was made with the intent of being, like, accessible and, like, a little bit easy. But, like, Tokon really just doesn't get staggered. All right. Sounds good. All right. So, everybody, this is fucked up. All right. I think that's just the boss right there.
You don't think Tokon's got that accessibility?
I think it's trying too hard to be accessible.
Okay.
Adjudicator. Who the fuck is the Adjudicator again?
That guy down there.
Oh, this is easy. This is an easy fight. Jesus Christ. Right. Oh my god.
What the hell?
Is bro shooting me from the heavens?
I don't know. Every time you hear
Where am
that
I getting shot from?
I don't know.
I'm horrified right now. Really? We just need to get
the
down
eagle cry of death.
Loki, yeah. Okay, hold on.
God damn, bro.
So it's either you can
bro caked up for real. What the fuck? Look at this guy.
You can either attack the bird
Or the stomach.
Or, there's like a weapon in him or something like that. Maybe you specifically have to attack his belly. Each Demon Souls boss is low-key a puzzle. And I'm trying to remember... I think it just gave me like an interact message. Hold on.
Can you try attacking him from jumping from the top?
Kind of. The thing is there's no falling attacks in this game. Which they added in the original Dark Souls. There was something that you could do, like, you could, like, interact with, like, the sword in his belly or something like that. Well, I'm trying to remember. Oh, he's starting to bleed, I think, from his tum-tum. So I think we just have to hit him enough to where he starts to shit his pants, or maybe he like bleeds out or something like that. And like so much to the point where like this game is very puzzle oriented, where like there's a boss that like literally bases its gimmick around like being able to hear you, like your footsteps and stuff like that. Like it's completely blind for the most part. Except for when, well, no, it is just completely blind. Except for like when you make sound, that's when it goes to attack you. There is an alternative way to... Yeah, I think his gash is getting a little bit bigger.
More.
I think his gash is getting bigger, I think he's, like, bleeding more.
It's like health bar's not moving.
You're correct, yes. But I think the minute he bleeds enough that we could start actually damaging him. I could be mistaken. I remember something like that along those lines. I think we just gotta focus that thing in his stomach. I think. That sounds correct to me. Come here, you son of a bitch. But yeah, there's also the bird on top of his head, where if you have like a bow or something like that, you can shoot at it, and it chunks him, but there's more than one way to beat this guy. I'm pretty sure, at least. Does the gash look like it's getting worse, or no?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay.
Bro, it's just that one pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean that talks through his parrot. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, dude, I forgot about it. I haven't watched Pirates in so long.
The first three are great.
Yeah, I definitely have a love for those movies, but it's been so long since I watched them. Like, if there's a franchise as to, like, that I need to lock in on, it would probably be, Lord of the Rings, just because, much like Star Wars, I hadn't watched those movies since I was a child.
Lord of the Rings is fucking awesome, dude.
But I know, like, Lord of the Rings specifically is a commitment. Like,
it is, but it's worth it.
Oh, for sure. But, like, with, specifically, like, Pirates is a little bit more of a get in, get out experience. Like, you can just, like, casually have a time, like... I think Pirates is a bit overlooked, actually, at least the first three. You think so?
Yeah, and I know people love those movies, but I just don't feel like they're talked about in the same regard as, like, Star Wars or Harry Potter or, Lord of the Rings. I mean, I don't think it's as good as Lord of the Rings or Star Wars, but I do think the story's pretty solid, actually, in the first three.
I'll be honest, like, I love Harry Potter, but it's like a blind love of the movies, where it's like, there's good stuff in it, but it's not like, I'll be honest, Harry Potter's not the best shit ever, or anything like that. I'm not so blind to where, like, I can't criticize the films. I'm like, dude, I would love to have seen, like, some actual time with them outside of Hogwarts, which is what Deathly Hallows did, right?
Yeah.
But, like, I would have loved more of that. I'm like, dude, let me see, like, their life outside of school. Like,
I think the lore is really cool with Harry Potter, and I think there's some great character moments.
I agree. Like, it has its strengths, for sure, but I'm just like, dude, like, I could not compare Harry Potter to Star Wars or Lord of the Rings. Even though I'm very biased and I love Harry Potter, like, these aren't, like, perfect films or anything like that.
Yeah.
Come here, you fat son of a bitch. Check out those nips, by the way.
I know.
You want to talk about a fucking torta, dude?
Fucking tasty. The size of your head.
Dude, take a fucking little suckle out of those. Imagine the curdled cottage cheese that comes out of those.
Curdled cottage cheese.
Yes,
dude.
sir. Okay, I think I need to do light attacks instead of heavy slashes. Because I think light attacks are more of a slashing motion. There's more impact on them. But yeah, obviously this boss is not that hard. With that said, I could definitely fuck this up still. Yeah, this is a surprisingly easy boss run, so I just got us back to where we were, and I've just been stalling him.
How far did you get?
Like halfway. And then he did a different attack that I didn't really recall, but...
Nani?
I've just been stalling him for a while until he got back. What were we talking about?
Everything, I don't know.
As we're talking a little bit about like Harry Potter, like versus like the other big name IPs that people like talk about. I'm like, yeah, Harry Potter's like fine and stuff, but I'm like, I don't think it's as quality writing as something like a Lord of the Rings or like Star Wars or anything like that. Because like Star Wars expands so far past the movies that it's like, yeah, just keep doing that, buddy.
I just think what Star Wars is now is like what other franchises are, if that makes sense. Like modern franchises where it's just like...
It's like diminished in quality.
It's all just style, no real heart or no real depth.
Yeah, it's become more of like a...
But George Lucas's Star Wars, I feel like is very poetic and very deep. And I think the more you dissect those films, the more you'll get out of them, you know?
Absolutely.
And,
like, upon rewatch, too, like, I mean, you've rewatched those movies multiple times.
Oh, my God. I've probably rewatched those movies probably more times than any other movie.
Well, you said to me, you're like, oh, dude, I feel like I get something new every time I watch it. And I love films like that. I love, like films like that are just truly the gift that keeps giving, man.
I agree.
Can you get hit in the fucking thing? Colt, calm down.
Lay down. Puppy.
Lay down. Thank you.
There you go. Big chill, coat.
But yeah, like, I mean, the Matrix is the same way. Well, he's dead. The Matrix is the same way for me.
Nice.
Even though, yeah, that was like...
It's just an evil version of Lickitung or whatever.
You know what, base, dude? That would actually be really cool to see like horror versions of like Pokemon. Come here, lay down. Come lay down. What? Do you want to talk to me? You want to say something to Mike? You want to start spitting some bars?
I think dogs should have treats every night.
Yeah, I mean 4-1 versus 3-1, like comparatively. Like, dude, 3-1 was a trek, and we didn't even make it to the boss that time. But it's possible that because we beat 4-1, that might have reset the world tendency of... Wait, did I say 4-1 or 3-1? Because we beat 4-1, that might have reset the world tendency on 3-1.
Yeah.
So maybe it's more doable now. I don't know. I don't super remember how world tendency works. I actually don't know what I want to do here. Probably health. Let's do health. Yes, so because the recording fucked up, because I'm an idiot, what I'll do is probably just take what we did record as far as my actual voice and just tie it to the previous recording session.
Okay.
But we can either wrap it there or we can attempt to keep going. And we could play something else.
Let's give one more attempt on 3. You think we could give one more attempt on that?
I'm
see what happens.
Especially if we fucking reset the world tendency, because goddamn, that'd be great. While you're in the bathroom, though, I did talk to the merchant lady that was like just previously in the area.
Yeah.
And like it's always really cool to pay attention a little bit to like things characters like that say, because like she's talking about like you talk to her, she gives you a bit of advice like, oh, be sure to stock up on your lotuses and type shit.
Yeah.
And she like if you talk to her and then leave without buying anything, she's like I wasted my breath on you, you know, like, did you send that witch to torment me?
Damn.
And I'm like, okay, like, you know, that means something. So like, what does she mean by witch? Like is it like a boss later in the level? Is it something in like 2-1 that we're not? Or
damn, she was that pressed over you not buying anything? Like,
yeah, we'll talk to her again.
She can't just have casual conversation?
No, she fucking hates...
Yep, of course. You gotta fucking give her money.
Yeah, she's like talking about the state of economic decline and all that type shit. We'll talk to her again.
You're not giving me your credit card with no limit?
You motherfucker.
You just want to speak to me?
How could you?